Very spacious Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Just a short time ago, smoke from the pyrotechnics filled the dome as the Colts made their way out of the locker room. We're set for football as the Colts get set to match up with the Chicago Bears.
You ready in the game, or you trying to broadcast? All right.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick here, fielded about the 17.
Nice.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's 2nd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. From the gun, here's Brissett.
Get over here.
Pressure gets to him again. Ha-ha, Clinton Dix making the safety blitz look easy. Zooms in for the sack. And now he spiked it.
You spiked it?
Down.
You spiked it?
If he heard a whistle, there was no whistle. He just got up and spiked it. Okay.
Yo, you got balls.
Nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Brissett now, and it is incomplete. The surprise.
There was no flag. It hit your back. That's what happened.
And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
What?
Opening minute, and already a trip to the red zone. 1st and 10 right at the 20. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
On 2nd down now. It's Montgomery. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Now it's Trubisky. He may try and run for this. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for our defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Being chased out left. That's complete to the tight end, Broniker.
I was thinking about going in. I was like, nah, I might fumble. I said, fuck it, let me just throw it.
He'll get only 2 there, and it's 2nd and goal.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down.
Damn.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Okay.
Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen.
That's all good.
Blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
That was a nice run, though.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
Factored in?
I should have got that. I don't know why I kept running. I should have stopped. Oh, my God. You got lucky, bro.
Another throw on second down. And, incomplete as well.
And I read that shit, too, bro. I don't know why I kept running.
I'm staring at a 3rd and 10. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, buddy.
A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
Oh, you almost had it, too.
It'll be a turnover on downs.
You got balls, bro. Be doing that in 4th down, though.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Trubisky will throw. Flushed out right. Caught by Montgomery. It's a 4-yard pickup, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Got a man open. It's Wims. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. They'll run with Montgomery, and he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Taking it in from 7 yards away.
Yeah, buddy.
The Bears push further out in front. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
Thank you.
For Funchess, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Oh, no. Ah, hold it too long. This dude didn't get open fucking fast enough.
Sacked by Marcus Hunt. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
I tried to just quick.
They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give it a you're really almost discrediting their work.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time, and it's third down. Throwing here, Trubisky.
Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Walker. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his right.
Thank you.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Eddie Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last.
Oh, no, I told you. Ooh, you seen that? That's why I hate running with him a lot, bro, because he fumbles too damn much.
It's unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Intercepted. Picked by Pierre Desir. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
They try to run on 1st down, but this defense says no dice. They stop them a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett sliding out of the pocket. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, is intended target. And now it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Brissett, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Nah, this dude got balls again.
Now Brissett on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down.
Even though you would have been short, though, because I was right there, you would have been like a yard short. Yeah.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches under pressure, and he'll go down.
Slow as dude, man.
6-yard line. The linebacker Darius Leonard applied the heat. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now it's Trubisky. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with him. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off, not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down, makes him manageable now.
Now Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Play fake. Brissett. Looking deep for Hilton. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver.
Boy, I had you, bro. I would have sacked you, bro.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. This time they stay on the ground. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 19 seconds
My
to
ball
go.
next, remember.
Number 1. We're set on 1st down. Looking deep for Hilton. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Yeah, buddy. You know how to do that stuff like that, right?
38 on 2nd and 10.
Triangle, bro. When you're close to him, press triangle.
To throw is Brissett. Flush to his right. Now he's going to throw deep right
Ooh,
side.
you would have him again. Like by an inch more, you would have had me, bro. Woo, you were gone on me too. Look, nobody wasn't looking.
But now it'll be 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. Buying time to his left. Looking deep for Hilton. And this will be incomplete.
Wow.
1 second left to go.
Wow, dude. I knocked it out. I knocked out a giant. Look. Boom. I knocked that bad boy.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking deep downfield. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head
is.
I like the way you're thinking.
I got to see. What again?
Exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way.
Yeah, I was way out of bounds.
For most teams, run your offense.
Yeah, that was way out of bounds.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Here's Trubisky to throw. Going deep for Montgomery. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Again, it's Trubisky. And he finds Montgomery complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time. Looking to throw again, Trubisky. There goes a deep ball, end zone.
Damn, bro.
Intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A run by Mack to start the drive. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Nice.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Here's a run on 1st down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Bissett. And the catch made by Hilton. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Now Bissett.
Yeah!
Oh, my goodness, this is incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. With that incompletion, a chance to mention
Stop that bad boy.
Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated,
trying to keep you on
MVP,
0, brother.
Coach of the year, John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, offensive and defensive players of the year.
Still early, bro.
Defensive rookies of the year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa, and the comeback player of the year.
Not because he said that, it's over with, bro.
No surprise there.
Not to mention the #1.
Just because you say that, you're going to get it.
They give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do.
Oh my goodness. Nice. Nice recover, guys. Nice recover, guys.
Opportunity missed. It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Here's Trubisky, escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got room. Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, 65 yards as the Bears push further out in front.
He said, "Are you serious?"
Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, being on second half, no matter what. Whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever. This was a big score to start the second half.
Now it's Trubisky, and this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this goal?
Nice.
I don't think it changes much for the head coach.
Oh!
This is what he preaches up.
Wow. That was nice. Nice. I give it to you, bro, on that one.
Indianapolis. Marlon Mack, 79 yards.
I give it to you on that one. You got me.
This lead. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Nice.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Come on, do this dude right here. Stay inbound, bro.
Better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix
that
things
was.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Let's get to some Hall of Fame talk while we have a second, because last week we mentioned the 15 guys that we knew were going into the Hall. 5 added. Isaac Bruce, Steve Hutchinson, Edgerrin James, Steve Atwater, and Troy Polamalu. You think about it, CD. For Polamalu, it was his first year of eligibility. People knew he would go in. Atwater was his 16th year. He had to wait a long time.
He certainly did, and I often wonder about the psychology of it all, because when you're young in your career, meaning young retired, right, these things mean something to you. But I don't know if they hit with the same impact as it will for a Steve Atwater. 16th year. Now, I think Steve would like somewhere to be a happy medium. Maybe the 8th year would have been a lot better. But the bottom line is, the older you get, boy, imagine the emotions running through there, the validation. Probably haven't had the applause in a long time. That's going to come back to you now. Troy Polamalu, He essentially stepped off the field. And
they were what?
Bottom line,
bro,
there, congratulations.
They didn't give it to me.
Right there. Had his man open.
No, I got. Hold on, bro. Can I call a challenge, bro? Oh. Wow, I can't even call a challenge, bro. That's crazy.
First down, throw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 18. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. First down, Brissett.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted.
Let me finish it. I'm going to finish it off.
Picked off at the 23. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we've got a backup who's warmed up and has come into the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting them at this point.
Fairly short kick, taken at the 14 here.
Close line.
Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. To throw on 2nd and 6. Brissett over the middle, and it's incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. Brissett now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, Brissett. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know,
now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Justin Houston making his presence felt there in the backfield. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Trubisky will throw. And an alley to run. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 14. Throwing here, Trubisky. He'll buy some time right.
Why do this dude keep going out of bounds, bro?
I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Jeez.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. Touchdown, Indianapolis! T.Y. Hilton, 57 yards. And the Colts are able to draw a bit closer. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here. Throwing, Brissett, and they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this 4th quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the 4th quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score. But they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Oh, yeah, running the play, yeah.
Do is just
of course.
Away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. They'll roll him out right. Looking deep for Gabriel. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked by Pierre Desir. And his guys are going to take over.
Play it right, brother. Play it right. You might be in there.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on.
It's over with, my ball.
It's almost like they felt like.
Oh, you got lucky. There was a lot of my guys right there.
Keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Brissett. Eluding the pressure right. Ebron with it over the middle. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They go play action here on first down.
My ball.
He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, I think Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Oh, Trubisky going to throw. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Trubisky. Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Looked at me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him for a short pickup.
Yeah, I don't think it was a big adjustment, but much more emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take off and go.
And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
Come on. I think I picked the wrong one.
Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
Yeah, it do get open. Dumbass.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and you've got to say,
Alrighty then, buddy.
Defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4
You had it, man. You had it.
You get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of.
Look at that. We're taking a picture and everything. Look.
You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
All right, my bro.